Well, here we are. Triple Crown is on the line.
Mason between cycles right now, looking a little leaner.
He's trying to intimidate the champion. Special K defending the Triple Crown Championship here in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia.
Yes, sir. This is January 18th, 2009. Just fresh off of ringing in the new year. We're ringing in the bell to start the match. That worked out well. I wasn't even planning on doing that.
Very well timed. And a nice little show of sportsmanship with a handshake.
Yeah, two well-liked wrestlers by the fans.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Chris Mason back in 2005 and obviously before that, really on a run, kind of disappeared for a little while.
He did, yeah. He's sort of done that twice actually, because he was big in this is Fast and Furious action, by the way.
We might not have time for a background here.
Yeah.
Sunset Flip.
He won the Triple Crown in 2003 and disappeared. Then he came back, did some more good stuff, then sort of disappeared again in 05-06. But as of sort of late 08. Whoa! Out of nowhere! How do you like that, Chris Mason?
Hey, welcome back. That's an. Was that a German all the way over?
That was maybe more of a backdrop driver, but whatever it was all the way over.
And effective.
And
air pistols.
Guns him down.
His six-shooter's working well.
As I was saying, Chris Mason, pretty much back in full swing, pretty much full time as of late 08, and looking to tear it up and maybe get himself back in the title hunt. Well, obviously got himself back in the title hunt because this is his title shot.
That was a big scoop and a big slam. What's Special K doing now? Drops the leg. Well, you mentioned it. Get himself back into the title picture, I think, is more or less in the eyes of management. Get back into the place where you're able to rightfully contend for a title. But in terms of his ability, he's always the type of person and always has been the type of person to win a title at any given time.
Absolutely.
Fisherman suplex.
Former multi-time Canadian champion, former Triple Crown champion that he held for 3 days shy of a year, one of the longest reigns ever.
What does the champion have in store here? Inverted.
Oh, that looked like it landed just the way he wanted. Well, just the way Special K wanted to, not the way Chris Mason wanted to.
Well, it's exactly the way that move is drawn up. I mean, let's face it, there's nothing pretty about that move. You're not doing anything except going for probably, wow, nice flip, kick.
Drop kick out of it. It is tough to have the wherewithal to flip onto your feet out of a snapmare attempt.
Well, that comes from ring experience, which at this point Chris Mason has more of than Special K.
Because he does. Chris Mason in VCW since May of 2001.
Wow.
So an 8-year veteran at this point. Special K made his first appearance
big backbreaker
in January of 05, and then was full-time sort of by summer 05.
Only a 2 count out of that backbreaker, and if you looked at the back of Chris Mason upon contact with the knee of Special K, his back literally bent over. His head was touching the canvas.
Flips onto his feet again.
Reverses out of that neckbreaker attempt. And
Special K flips out of it. And
wow!
Mason takes him all the way 360 with a neckbreaker.
Nice. A variation of a spinning neckbreaker. Rolls over top. 1, 2. The champ kicks out at 2.5.
Special K is right about exactly 6 months into his Triple Crown reign here. Oh, flips him all the way into a rib breaker.
Russian leg sweep. Holds on.
He's got more planned. Rolls him back.
Demanding the champion to get up just so that he can pick him up.
Hey, Mitch Noker driver. Mason.
Wow.
Mason's really mixed up his move repertoire over the years. He's invented a lot of moves that you've never seen anywhere else, but the Michinoku driver has always been a solid stand-by for him. He has been using that since maybe his first match ever in VCW.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head when you talked about innovative.
Here's one.
Picks him up.
How about that?
Don't even know what to call it.
That's well. He's got that the double arm clutch. Usually does it just somersaults the guy over and into an inverted DDT. That one he lifts him up and drops him almost in a frozen type move. The earlier move I described, he had dubbed the Gettin' Ghetto. I believe this one was the Gettin' Ghetto remix.
Okay. Champ flips over top. Doesn't know where his challenger is.
Masonator! Somersault snapmare again. Another move innovation by Chris Mason.
Well, when you're as gifted athletically as Chris Mason is, you're able to use that to your advantage by inventing moves, and when you're able to do that, people don't know how to defend things they've never seen before.
Yeah, really the world is his oyster.
Top rope, high risk, shooting star,
onto his
lands
feet.
on his feet.
And pulls off a standing one.
Wow.
Beauty.
Very nice, very smooth. The champion thought he had the challenger put away with ducking away from the shooting star. Not so much.
Mason thinking on his feet there.
And now both challenger and champion are down.
Now, as I was saying, this might not be the best time to say it because Mason is in control, but Special K 6 months into his title reign and is sort of getting confident as the champion, in his role as champion. Because when he first won it, probably like anyone who wins their first world title, they're like, oh my god, I'm champion now. How am I going to handle this? But Special K, he's been doing it. Oh, that was a big kick. That caught some face. But Special K, I think, is doing better in his role as champion here. He feels like the champion.
And I think the best thing for him was his first defense being against a guy like Zeus McFly.
Yes.
It put him in a position where he was having to defend against somebody.
Back in September 08. There's a Darkness Buster.
That could be it. That's what won him the title. Am I correct on that?
I believe you are correct, sir.
I spoke out of turn. I was remembering that's what he defeated Zeus McFly
that is what he defeated Zeus McFly with. I do believe it is also how he beat Danny McCabe at Canada Day 2008. Now, what's Special K looking for here? Blockbuster drops him on his head. I have never seen a blockbuster with that kind of impact.
No, neither have I.
Now, Special K maybe looking to put the finishing touches on this. Double arm clutch, a staple of Chris Mason. Into a bear hug, straight up, brainbuster down.
Wow.
Beautiful move by Special K, never seen it before. That is your 3 count.
And the champion retains. A nice effort from the challenger, Chris Mason. But Special K pulls it out with some interesting and innovative offense of his own at the end.
Chalk up another notch in the story of Special K as Triple Crown champion. He is looking good. 6 months in, no sign of stopping. Chris Mason, good show sportsmanship.
Yeah, very nice.
As I said, both well liked by the fans. Chris Mason, he ain't done yet either. He'll be back. Chris Mason knows what he's doing. He's been around a while.